We're going to look at political socialization and public opinion. Political socialization is the process by which you and I and every other American develop certain values and certain views about right and wrong, good and bad, our political identities. We develop habits of political behavior and all kinds of other things. And as you might imagine, you're born and your family helps you develop those at an early age. And then your school, your friends, if you are religious, your church or mosque or synagogue or other religious institution and the people there, and then later your workplace. And after that, your day-to-day experiences. For example, if there is a major event, we talked about September 11, that can reshape your views about what's important about policy and so on very, very seriously. And so can an economic crisis, a recession, or a depression. Those all can layer on top of the views that you have developed over a lifetime, and maybe in some cases redirect you and send you in a different direction. But what I'm going to ask you to also do is to look at a documentary that's online, and I've given you a little summary of it, that is called The Persuaders. And it's very interesting, even though it is not only and specifically about politics, it is about the advertising industry and the marketing industry in the United States, and how they essentially shape people's demands for products, desires, people's views about what is cool and what isn't, and ultimately shape people's behavior, consumer behavior, but also more and more have a very big influence on people's political perspectives. Indirectly in some cases, in terms of if you are socialized to like a certain lifestyle and a certain set of tastes about music and movies and certain sexual behavior, consumer behavior, that may fit in better with one political party than another. In the end, the documentary, The Persuaders, also gets pretty heavily actually into how politicians, political parties, and candidates use advertising and the media. And I've always thought that in modern times, and maybe always, politicians and political parties actually are selling themselves just the way you would sell bread or cereal or beer or any other consumer product. And I want you to kind of watch this. This is a frontline public television PBS program. You can watch it yourselves online by going to PBS and then looking for Frontline and then looking for The Persuaders, or we'll do it in class and maybe break between segments and have a little discussion. But look for how the whole advertising and marketing industry reshapes people's views of things. And ask yourself, is this brainwashing? Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? How has advertising influenced your perspective, and especially your political perspective?